34 years never went so fast, I don't think. So as Lindsay's mother, I can only tell you that I always saw her as an incredible person. She was intelligent, bright, witty, clever, had a mind like a sponge. She loved to learn and she loved to teach. She was talented. She loved to be creative. She painted murals, flipped furniture. She loved to bake, decorating. Her personality was sweet and charming, and she was able to befriend almost anybody she encountered. Yet she had a tremendous amount of tenacity, and she had a stubborn streak more than anybody could ever imagine. She was a granddaughter, a daughter, a mother, and a sister. And while she struggled herself, she always encouraged positive thinking and changes with whoever she knew, and not just with her children, Sydney and Jacob, and or her sister Chelsea, but with anybody she knew and met and cared for, and that included me. And I always used to think she just enjoyed putting in her 2 cents. And although she lost her battle, Lindsey not only was a crusader, but she was a warrior in my eyes. She was too young and had so much more to do and needed to do, and she knew it. And close to the end, as the fight got harder and harder, I watched and realized that she had more stamina than I could imagine possible for one person under the circumstances. I saw her fall and rise to fight again and again, and although she lost her battle, there were so many others that she touched and encouraged and had helped in their battles. Early on, before she grew her family, she would help underage girls who had problems with obtaining sponsors. She would drive speakers to and from meetings. She would be involved in her community as much as possible, giving, helping to grow. But at any rate, if she was here today, she would help to encourage so many others that she hadn't touched, and she would praise them for the achievements that they have made. And she would give praise for their continued efforts and achievements of her fellow warriors. Regardless of how hard and never-ending the battle seemed, and knowing that times could get much worse, in the fight ahead, our time with Lindsey was still too short, and no matter how tiring or how hard the struggle, I would not hesitate to re-enlist one more time to help her in yet another fight. Tough love or not, I would be there. Above all of her attributes and struggles, Lindsey was my daughter. She will always be the light of my life. I thank God for blessing me with her and further blessing me with 2 grandchildren. How proud I am that I am the only person that can say I am Lindsey's mother. I want to thank all of you here today who could not make it, for the tremendous outpouring of compassion, love, generosity, prayers, and support. And that, along with the help of God, which will serve as the strength we will need to move forward, carrying our cherished memories of Lindsey with us. We will hold her in our hearts until we can hold her again in heaven. Thank you.